Okay. Now I just need to monitor the stream to make sure everything's hunky-dory. That everything seemed fine. Sky.
Yes. Sorry, I just...
It says it just glitched. This is on...
Don't see any glitches.
Connected again. But it's back.
Yeah, we're good.
Are you sure? Okay. What happens if I do this? That probably won't mess everything up. Okay. Okay. Okay, Alright, now I just need to start from where we left off.
I need the game.
Oh, right, I forgot about that. That's kind of important for you to see the game. Hopefully this won't mess things up. Okay.
So far, so good.
Yeah. That would mean that Shelly the Killer's client is Adrian Andrews. Wait, hang on. What, Okay, Mr. Wright!
Yes, John.
If I end the trial here, right now, then your client, Matt on God, will be declared innocent, and Croak is here, yay. Our emotional support commenter. And in his place, Adrian Andrews will be charged for murder.
Miss Andrews would be charged with murder.
Prosecution has no further questions, so we'll now hear the defense's final remarks. Bailiff, please bring the defendant, Matt on God, to the stand. The items from the killer's hideout didn't make it in time. We tried as hard as we could, but it looks like our time has run out.
I can't believe it.
The outcome now lies in your hands. Come on, we can do this.
Dude. Did the old guy finally decide?
To be honest, I can't think of you as a truly innocent and good person. You have done enough evil to drive a woman to suicide. But, at least on the charge of murder, it would appear you are innocent.
So, I guess even that old fuddy-duddy figured me out. I cannot think of fuddy-duddy without thinking of a Lon John.
You mean Mr. On Guard!
What an atrocious lawyer I have, giving his own client up like that.
Man on Guard is a great actor.
And that refreshing like a spring breeze crap is just as atrocious, don't you think?
At this point, yes, I do.
Anyway, get on with it and pronounce me innocent already. Right, Mr. Lawyer? Should I side with justice? Or should I save Maya's life?
At this point, let's save here.
Yeah.
better get on guard a guilty sentence, okay?
But if I did that, Maya will die. But if I say he's innocent, then Miss Andrews would be charged with this as the murderer. If I say he's guilty or not guilty, whatever choice I make, someone's life is going to end.
Imagine if this wasn't even the end.
It all hinges on what I choose. Alright, fuck it. Guilty.
Guilty?
Guilty.
Alright, now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear the defense's final statements on the matter. The person who hired the assassin was Adrian Andrews, and your client, Mr. Matt on God, is innocent.
There's no need to ask, old man. After all, my lawyer's going to say what I want, aren't you?
Right.
I can't do this, but I have to decide something. I can't count on the evidence to help me anymore. I have to listen to my heart. My client, Matt on Guard, is guilty!
Alright. Fun fact, this game was originally planned to have 5 cases, you don't say. We are waiting for your answer, Mr. Wright. Matt on God, your client deserves an answer.
Maya, I'm sorry. Matt on Guard is...
Franziska, here to save the day!
Franziska Van Karma?
Matt on Guard is Franziska Van Karma? Wow, that's a plot twist. What are you doing here? Ow! You'll see now, don't you, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This is exactly why you should never take your eyes off that scrappy fool. Did you bring them? The final pieces? Do you have them? You should know better than to ask that, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. If Von Karma is perfect in every way, the evidence is here in perfect condition. Don't worry about Scruffy, he's fine, and his injuries are minor. All of the items are inside this. What a filthy old coat this is.
What's gum shoes? I can spot his tattered rags anywhere now.
I apologize for its ugliness, but there was nothing to wrap the items in.
I fought long and hard for this whole trial. All for what is inside this raggedy coat. I'm sure that inside the coat lies a crucial piece of evidence. Your Honor, inside that filthy coat are the defense's final pieces of evidence.
Your final evidence? This trial is already over. All that remains is for me to hand down my verdict. I do not believe that any evidence presented now would change the outcome of this trial.
What?
Your Honor, it is our duty to examine every piece of evidence down to the last. I request that Miss Von Karma be allowed to present these pieces of evidence. I suppose you're right, Mr. Edgeworth. I grant permission to do so. However, this one obvious rule applies here. These items do not bring up any new points, and they will not be accepted by this court. Miss Von Karma, if you please. These pieces of evidence are left during are items left by the killer during his escape from the police. He must have been quite a rush. Yes, Your Honor, the killer left 3 pieces of evidence.
Somewhere among these the evidence we're about to see, there'll be something that'll turn this whole situation around, like a miracle. I'm sure of it.
It's all we can hope for. The first item is a pistol.
Does the killer's pistol have anything to do with this case? For more details. Does the pistol have any relation to the case?
We have yet to perform a ballistics test, so I can't say anything for certain. However, I believe it has something to do with this case, at least with me. That's the pistol he used to shoot you, isn't it? That's what I believe, yes. I mean, what? Sorry, I'm under pressure. My German accent is slipping, you'll know how it is. I kept the bullets they removed from my shoulder as a sort of memento. I'm sure it will be an excellent sample for the test. Like father, like daughter.
So that's the pistol that was used to shoot Franziska. Probably not going to help us very much.
The second piece of evidence is this videotape. We found the tape!
I bet the killer took that from non-guards. Question for more detail! Have you checked the contents of the tape?
Unfortunately, there was no time to.
Oh, yeah.
But I would speculate that this tape is very important. Why would you say that? Because he came back to his hideout for it.
The killer went back for it?
That's right. It looks like he was trying to recover it. He injured three of the officers at the site. But somehow it looks like they managed to protect it from the killer. Surely the killer is no ordinary man. The last piece of evidence is this bellboy's uniform!
Is that a uniform? Yes. Question. Was that used during the crime? Yes.
I'm almost certain it was. There's even a pair of black leather gloves in one of the pockets.
There's no doubt about it. The killer was wearing this on the night of the murder.
There's one thing I found interesting about this uniform. And what is that? There's a button missing on this uniform! A button? It's a very unique button. I'm sure if we were to recover it, it would provide us with an interesting clue. Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. No. No, that's not... Could it be?
Yeah. I think so.
No, it doesn't look it doesn't look quite the same. It's like a slightly different shape, but I don't know, maybe that's just the art direction being inconsistent. Interesting. That is all I have to present, Your Honor. Just as I thought.
And what is that, Your Honor?
Sure, were we under normal circumstances, these items from Shirley the Killer's hideout would be very important clues. However, our question is not who did the killing, it is who is the client. Yes, that is correct. And these three items do not tell us anything about that. Thank you for your hard work, Miss Von Karma. You may step down now.
Wait, Your Honor. Please allow me to examine the equipment.
Overruled. This court already has all the evidence it needs to hand down a verdict.
Wonderful. Absolutely splendid. This judge is such a brilliant man, isn't he? Is this the end?
Phoenix?
You know, it's not such thing as a miracle in this world, is there?
I think you're wrong. I think they do exist. You're literally talking to a ghost. But you have to make that miracle happen. You've come this far. You can't give up now.
But no matter how you think about it, it's...
Try. For my sake. Just think about it for a second. There are two ways out of this situation for us.
Two?
The first... Make on guard wish from the bottom of his soul for a guilty verdict.
Huh?
The killer will always place his client's wishes first. If on guard himself wishes to be convicted, then he will let his hostage go.
That may be true, but it's asking me to do the impossible.
The second way... Force the killer to end his contract with On Guard. If the killer were to no longer think of On Guard as his client, then he would let Maya go.
Man, that's even impossible. He's a man who follows his duty to his clients above all else.
I know both of these seem impossible feats at first. Well, we need to get on guard to break one of his rules. Or something. But if you can make either one happen, it would truly be a miracle.
The bigger problem is the judge has already said he doesn't need any more evidence. The pieces he was just shown, he's not accepting them.
Phoenix, think things through from the other side. Isn't that what has always worked for us?
The other side? Wait, does she mean Edgeworth?
No, I kind of meant the spirit realm, but that works too, I guess.
Sorry, just he's a fine fucking man I get to stare at.
I mean, I guess he is. I know,
You gotta be kidding me. Mia, you know I'm fucking him, right?
He's just not my type, you know,
Oh, okay, anyway. You mean to turn things around?
Phoenix, the judge says he doesn't need the evidence. If that's the case, then who does need it?
The person who needs the evidence?
The defense, prosecution, and the judge, we've seen all the pieces of evidence, and that is how we come to know the truth. But there is one person who has yet to see them all, and that person does not know the truth. That truth, maybe will bring about the miracle in the end. I don't know what you're talking about.
Me either, I'm fucking lost.
There are no objections this time, correct?
Trust
Now
me,
then, I will
Objection.
pronounce my verdict.
Why don't y'all respectfully sit back and listen, kids?
Oh, there's your objection. I've already told you, Mr. Wright, this court does not need any more evidence.
Shut up!
This court does not need any more evidence.
Shut up! I'm not saying it is just us that needs your evidence, Your Honor.
Then you want us to show evidence to that person?
Yes, Your Honor. Please, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, for you to ask with such passion, I will grant you one chance.
One chance?
Please show us evidence to who you think is the right person.
We got, yeah.
That's impossible to turn the situation around in one try. One try. That is all I will permit.
I have to remember everything that has happened up to this point. Thank Phoenix. There must be a way to save Miles without while taking on guard down at the same time.
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's not waste any more time we're saving. Croak says, I will grant you one chance. He means it. One shot. Okay, well... Who would you like to show evidence to?
The killer?
You think the killer?
The killer! Take that!
I see. And now, tell this court what one piece of evidence you'd like to show this person.
The videotape!
Oh, right, because doesn't, like, because he has evidence of what the killer looks like, so that's breaking one of his rules! Because it's this one! What do you think, Mr. Edgeworth? I think there is some merit in showing this evidence to that witness.
You're getting on my nice list again. Now you might sleep in the bed with me tonight.
Bailiff, please... sorry, wrong voice. Bailiff, please bring in the transceiver from earlier and stop the defense attorney from flirting with the prosecution.
Alright, it looks like you managed to convince him. No, he can't stop me from flirting!
Also, Croak just says ...
Maya, she's okay, right?
Didn't I tell you to concern yourself with bringing about a speedy end to this trial? Now, if I understand correctly, you would show me one piece of evidence.
Yes. One is all I need. I have the videotape here. It was at your hideout. I heard you injured 3 officers in an attempt to get it back.
That was most regrettable. However, it was an order from my client. I was told to protect that videotape.
Yeah, I thought so.
Right, I seem to have failed in that regard.
Do you know the contents of this tape?
I was sternly told by my client to not watch it. So I have absolutely no idea.
Actually, you're on this tape.
Me?
There was a video camera hidden at the crime scene. Your actions were being recorded.
What? Is that true, Mr. Wright? Who was it that planted a camera?
Well, the only person who could have placed the camera at the scene of the crime would be your client, naturally.
That was Adrian Andrews. No, wrong,
No.
idiot! Be quiet and listen, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Your client specified a place and time for you, isn't that right?
Yes.
So they could film you.
I had no idea.
Also, real quick, okay, only I can say yes, sir, to him, you mother.
Mr. Wright, why would my client do such a thing? Would like to know why.
Why did Matt Unguard film the scene of the crime?
For blackmail.
Yeah. The reason why he did that is my ticket to the home. There's only one reason why your client would to blackmail you. Your client once told me something very interesting. We were talking about you, and this is what they said. But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone, least of all six. Oh, come now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. Yes, that's where the video comes in. With that, I can keep him at bay and even blackmail him if I want.
You fucked up, Matt on guard.
Your client didn't trust you at all. They were thinking of using this video to blackmail you. What do you have to say to that, Shelly the Killer?
Oh! What are these sounds that I'm making?
I do not know, and I'm scared for Maya.
It looks like I was being deceived from the very beginning.
Yes, by a natural. That's the kind of person they are. Your client is a person who only thinks and plots of how to use the people around them to protect themselves from any and all dangers that may arise. That is the true nature of your client.
I have one question for the witness. Yes? You told us one thing numerous times in your testimony. You said that you detest traitors most of all. Yes, that's right. But what if that traitor was your own client? What would you do then? That's obvious. I would break our contract in that case. Then, that client would become my next target. Oh, fuck. For the honor of the Killer name, even if it takes an eternity, I would follow that person to the ends of the earth to exact my punishment!
Oh, Matt Unguard, you're fucked. You're fucked.
I see.
Nice.
That's all I wanted to know.
So the traitor becomes the killer's next target. I get it. This is how we'll turn the
Mr. Wright?
Yes.
My contract with my client is over as of now. I seem to have a new job on my hands. I will now return to you your precious item. Well, what the? I'm not an item!
I thought I'd never see you again.
We saved Maya! Yay!
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness.
Croak says, so firstly, congrats, you got it first try. This trial appears to have come to its conclusion. However, I'm sort of... I don't quite... Now, with the client and the witness and... Gwa! Croaks also says, second, you still have a choice to make, and I'd like to weigh in before you do. Stream always means a delay, so give me a sec, okay? Alright, if you say so. She always has you in her sights. Now, I do believe it's time to finally hand down a verdict, unless Croak has some other thing to say, which they seem to.
Waiting patiently.
Do 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 do
Miles, it seems you're gonna be in the bed with me tonight.
Oh, I look forward to it, Mr. Knight.
You know, I'm never gonna stop flirting with this man. Okay, you can.
Oh, I hope that you don't. Oh no, keep going until the choice. Oh, okay.
Okay. Don't pick until they chime in.
Oh, he looks scared.
Mr. Ungod. It looks like somehow you got what you wanted. You finally received the acquittal you wanted so badly. You should be happy.
But before that, I would like to make one final statement. Sometime in the near future, one very betrayed assassin may appear before you. Needless to say, that man is very good at what he does, and what he does isn't very nice. I'm sure you'd understand what I mean if you watch this video.
You went out for a minute.
Oh, sorry. I said he's very good at what he does, and what he does isn't very nice.
Okay. Help me.
Now then, Your Honor, the verdict, if you please. Is that alright with you, Mr. Wright? We have finally reached the end of a very long battle. Whether he's convicted or acquitted, there's no escape from now. Go on, Phoenix, plead whichever way your heart tells you.
And then right, Chief, and then we stop for a sec.
Okay. Do 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 do. I mean, I see there's no real reason not to plead guilty here. But because like he clearly did it, although even if he's free, I guess his life won't be much better than if he wasn't, so...
Yeah. Alright, Croak, what do you gotta say?
But both of these options are bad for me. Okay, almost everyone here picks guilty. We want to sync on guard, right? That's true.
Why?
And there's no achievement for not doing that, although there is an achievement for getting the bad end. But But here's the thing, On Guard is a massive coward. He's not gonna accept not guilty. He doesn't want to get shot. That's true. That's true. Yeah, that being said, I think that I'm starting to think pleading not guilty might be a good thing. So do you want Phoenix to outline On Guard's guilt, or do you want to force On Guard to say it?
I want him to say it.
I think we're on the same page here.
I want him to say it. I want him to fucking say it. Congratulations, Mr. Matt on Guard.
Oh, you cut out for a bit there.
Okay, congratulations, Mr. Matt and Guard. Please make sure to savor every moment of what little time you have left. Your Honor, as always, the defense pleads not guilty.
Very well. This court finds the defendant, Matt on Guard.
Do it, bitch. Please ain't.
What's the matter?
If I get it not guilty, I'll be killed.
Huh?
I'm.
Well, that's a lot of scars.
Damn, he just fucking mutilated himself.
And he incriminated himself. As always, it looks like we've uncovered the real truth.
I don't remember you helping out much in this.
Mr. Edgeworth, how is Matt on Guard? I've left Miss Von Karma in charge of his incarceration. I'm sure he's getting a full-course meal of whip leather right about now. Very good. That was a close one, wasn't it, witness? Yes. Why are you still here? I plan to pay my debt to society for my own crime, Your Honor. The first time I was called to the witness stand during this trial, all I felt was despair.
She must be talking about the time Edgeworth really went after her. Yeah, I'm still not happy about that. I guess she's trying to forgive him for what he did.
This witness, how should I put this? She has an illness. If you're going to say you would choose death, that is no concern to me. Still, fuck you for that.
Yeah.
But after that, when I was alone at the detention center, that's the first time I really saw myself for who I am. And today, when the two of you used your combined strength to convict Matt, I felt like I'd finally been saved. She's smiling! Finally!
Wow. This is the first time I've ever seen her smile.
Why are you still here, Adrian Andrews? Well, I saw this really cute prosecutor lady. I mean, yeah, fair. I am really happy that you two are in charge of this case. I really don't know how to express how I feel at this moment. This is the first time I've felt comfortable with myself, with who I am. Thank you so much, everyone. Aw, that's nice. Looks like we have resolved everything at last. As for myself, there are still a few things I'm confused about. But everyone seems to be in good spirits, and that is good enough for me. That is all. This court is adjourned. Wait, what about the confetti? Well, okay. Well, I guess we don't get confetti if our client was declared guilty.
What about the giant guilty? Did I miss that?
Huh?
Did I not see? Was there no giant guilty?
There was no giant guilty, but there was Matt going guilty, 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 guilty. So, I guess that was it.
Okay.
You were great out there, Phoenix.
What I did out there was right, wasn't it?
This is the first time you've not gotten your client off. You got them a guilty verdict this time. But you have to look past all that to what's really important. You now realize there is something more than just getting a not guilty, right?
Yes, I understand now.
Oh yeah, Matt fell unconscious before he could do it. Rude. Yeah, what, that bastard. Phoenix, think back for a second. Think to the moments before Miss Von Karma arrived at the final pieces of evidence. Think about the incredible decision you had to make. Think about how I'm not moving my lips while I talk. I think I'm using my telepathy powers now. Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear the defense's final statements on this matter.
I can't count on the evidence to help me anymore. I have to listen to my own heart. Should I side with justice or should I save Maya's life? My client, Matt on guard, is...
Is he guilty or is he not guilty? Those were your choices then, and your answer spoke to what being a lawyer means to you. We chose
What,
guilty,
choosing
right?
guilty? Yeah.
Yeah. Right!
Yeah, George.
You are sleeping on the couch this time! I have good news. Maya is now safe in police custody.
Oh my god. Oh my
Really? You're telling us the truth, right, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, she's quite safe. Also, why did you bring a child in here?
I always bring it. They always come around me. I'm babysitting them. Let's bring your child to work day every day.
Yes, of course. I have no child of my own, of course. Not yet, anyway. She is on her way as we speak in a patrol car. Ah, Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya is safe! You did it! You really did it, Mr. Nick!
Ow! She punches deceptively hard for a kid.
I believed in you. I kept saying that to myself. Mr. Nick will save her. Mr. Nick will save her. Wah!
Thanks.
Oh!
What's wrong?
Miss Von Karma.
Oh god. About earlier. Thanks. Ow!
You're still smiling. Mr. Phoenix Wright! You lost! Your perfect win record has now been crushed! And yet, you are still happy?!
It's not about the record! I don't think you'll ever understand, Miss Von Karma.
How dare you! Don't worry. She may in time. After all, I was like that myself until a year ago.
Edgeworth.
My own personal victories, and for guilty verdicts. I used every dirty trick in the book, and so my win record remains spotless. But a man appeared and stood fast against that selfish me. I fought him in my usual manner, and tasted my first defeat. I felt like I had lost everything because of that. And then... it was my turn to sit in the defendant's chair. And I was saved by a person I called my enemy. There's not really a chair. It seems to be a standing desk. I couldn't forgive myself for all that had happened, so I left the prosecutor's office. Also, there was a whole thing with Damon Gaunt and whatever, but we don't care about that. And I left that note. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death. As fairly you should have. A prosecutor who has shamed himself with defeat should crawl into a hole and die. But that was not what. But that was not what happened. When I left the prosecutor's office, I finally came to realize something. I'm gay, and it was in that moment of clarity that everything began to change. What foolish nonsense! We prosecutors use anything we can to attack the defendant. Every time we did so, No matter how desperate the situation, instead of giving up like most people, that man would hold strong with his undying faith. And then, before I knew it, I began to trust in that man as well. What? You trusted your enemy? It doesn't matter how many underhanded tricks a person uses. The truth will always find a way to make itself known. The only thing we can do is to fight with the knowledge we hold in everything we have. Erasing the paradoxes one by one, it's never easy. We claw and scratch for every inch. We will always eventually reach that one single truth. This I promise you. The truth. Yes, that's the reason why prosecutors and defense attorneys exist. I'm sure you knew that already, didn't you, right? That's why you couldn't forgive me, this man who went into hiding. Isn't that right? This man who only had his sights set on victory, who ran away into the night. Ah! Is Mr. Edgeworth right, Mr. Nick?
You really let me down. When you disappeared, I felt betrayed. The reason I decided to become a lawyer to begin with was because I believed in the things you said to me all those years ago. And you betrayed your own words. That's why 1 year ago, I made up my mind. I decided that the Miles Edgeworth I knew had died. At least that's what I told myself.
You pathetic fool!
Oh, shut up! You understand when you get your girlfriend.
Miss Von Karma, I don't want to hear the wretched whimpering of a disgraced loser. Von Karma is someone who is destined to be perfect. Do you know what happened to your father? Miles Edgeworth, you are no longer worthy. You are no longer worthy of being a Von Karma, and neither am I. It's over. It's all over.
And Ziska threw something on the ground just now.
This is an electromagnetic receiver.
Isn't that the thing she used to track Detective Gumshoe?
I'll return this to the precinct later. There's something else. Oh no, she left her whip! Now you know it's serious. Ah! Isn't that Miss Von Karma's whip? I'll never set foot in another courtroom again. I'm sure that's what she's saying by this action. You should keep this right.
Okay.
Nick! It's Maya! Sky?
Maya!
Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya! Aww. Oh, Nick! I knew you would come through! You got on guard convicted like I knew you would! And on top of that, you even rescued me! I didn't know you would do that one!
No, of course I did. You know I'd never desert you. But we sure pressed our luck this trial. You're really lucky to be standing here.
Whatever. Look, it's over, okay? Besides, if I did croak, I would just come back and haunt you like a bad ghost through Pearly!
Is it really that easy to do something like that?
She has literally been, channeling my sister this entire time. Wait, how did I... shit, I accidentally minimized it. Thanks a lot, Nick.
So much in it.
Maya... Oh, Mr. Edgeworth! I'm relieved you're alright. Hey, it looks like you've made some real progress, Mr. Edgeworth. Well, I suppose I'm a little different from who I was a year ago. Heh.
Oh, we gotta get you burgers.
Alright, I think it's time we got out of this depressing place.
Huh? Where are we going?
Nick, food, grub, chow, I'm starved. I'm so hungry even you look like a nice juicy burger on a bun to me, Nick.
You think I look like a burger? I'm a prime rib at least!
Come with us, Mr. Edgeworth, please! You didn't get the party last time. If you insist.
Alright, so how about we hit up our usual burger joint?
Don't be silly, Nick.
Huh?
This case messed up that awesome evening and got in the way of my gourmet food. So I've decided we have to make it up by having another feast.
Another feast?
Come on, Nick! Food!
Oh.
I think all the food here is stale at this point. Hey!
What happened?
Car crash.
Hey, bro, sorry to keep you guys waiting. Gumshoe, are you alright? Yeah, but I'm really embarrassed. I didn't think I would hit it. Oh my god. The telephone pole. It wasn't a red light that got him.
It did. Wait, you did it again, city boy! Wah! I felt like my dear old heart was about to give out on me, and I ain't joking. Yeah, it was more exciting than the very last episode of The Steel Samurai!
Thanks.
Now looky here, Mr. Snooty Prosecutor, don't you reckon you bullied Mr. Right too hard? If you don't start being a lot nicer to him, he might just kick it. Tonight, even! I'll keep that in mind.
Oh god, please tell me she's not here.
Well, come on now, everyone gather around. Y'all got to get your picture taken by a genuine professional photographer. Wah!
Looks like Lana bought herself a new camera. Well, pal, at least we can put this messy case behind us now. Come on, tonight's all about eating, so let's go chow down, pal.
Amen to that, pal. Amen. You know, when you think about it, you were the one who saved the day, detective.
Huh, me? You really think so?
He's right. He is right. That was Powers. If it wasn't for the 3 items he took, I think this trial would have a very different ending.
Well, you know, it's... Wait. It's old. When I ran off with the things from the killer's hideout, I was sure I took 4 things in total, sir.
Huh? What? 4?
Yeah, I'm sure I put one of the items in my coat pocket. There was a 4th item.
Ah, come on, y'all, it's over! But oh boy, I tell you, I really are something else, but what was the 4th item?
Was it the button?
Between getting accused of murder and getting kidnapped, never a dull moment with you, huh? Oh, maybe it was the button. Ha ha ha, you think?
Why does she look so happy about that?
Being shut away for 2 whole days. Were you scared? Yeah, it was really scary. I felt so hopeless. So to keep my mind off things, I drew a picture. Sounds like you had it rough, gal. So, where's this picture of yours? Yeah, I want to see it. I want to see Mystic Maya's picture. No, I don't know where it went. That's too bad. Well, it's alright. Maybe that's the 4th piece of evidence?
Maybe.
Well, it's alright. It wasn't anything important anyway.
Ah. It sure is nice to finally see them both smiling again.
Oh?
Why do you have...
Huh?
What is it, Edgeworth?
This thing is picking something up.
Ah! That's what happens for Sable! Thanks to her, I had the most awful experience of my life, sir! I can't believe she stuck a tracking device on me!
That's odd. Even though you're standing right here, the tracking device seems to be in a different location.
Huh? Well, it's probably busted or something, sir! Get that thing away from me!
Well, it doesn't matter. I'm
No.
afraid it's about time for me to excuse myself. I still have some work to do. Huh? But Mr. Edgeworth, you haven't eaten anything yet!
And you've eaten way too much, you glutton! No,
Wait, she was just starved almost to death. Give her a break on this one, Phoenix.
Yeah, let her fucking eat!
She hasn't eaten in 2 days. I had fun tonight, now if you excuse me.
Wait,
What?
I just want to say thanks, Edgeworth. You really saved me out there.
Humph. If anyone should be saying thanks, it should be me, right?
I feel like 2 words alone here aren't enough. Make it 3. I feel like words alone here aren't enough. Okay, give me a little bit. Let me give you a check.
You gotta make out. That's what you need to do.
Wait. I wonder if there's anything I can give him to express how I feel.
A kiss! No, okay. No,
No.
My attorney's badge, no. The card?
Crack! Oh,
The
oh,
whip?
whip.
Did... The figurine?
No.
The bear?
Hang on. I want to get this right.
I mean, as a stuffed bear, maybe. Hang on.
What?
Hang on.
There's gotta be something.
Hang on.
What do we give him before I know?
I think it is the whip, actually.
Really?
It doesn't specify... Okay, this walkthrough doesn't specify when to use the whip, but it says when given the chance, present it. And this is our one chance, so...
Okay, give him the whip, yes!
Okay! What's this?
Thank you. It's all thanks to you two. You and her.
You don't need to thank me. I was only doing my job. It looks like Mr. Edgeworth has left, Mr. Nick. Hey, Miss Maya? Yes, Pearly? I guess you two can go back to being lovey-dovey, right? I know about that.
No.
You and Mr. Nick, I mean. But Pearly, will you cut it out already? You're embarrassing me. Anyway, so who's paying for this lovely dinner party? As if you need to ask. Everyone say thank you to Nick!
Yeah, I'm at the point where I can't even buy instant noodle pal. So I kinda already put your name on the... Huh?
Yeah, I got me a situation just like that myself. There's this camera shop in the hotel, see? And I just bought myself this good old beauty here. It better be anyhow for $3,000. Sky?
I already said it.
I didn't pick up.
Oh. Huh?
Actually, I reckon you buy it for me since it's on your tab. No! Oh no.
No! Turn the fucking camera!
Isn't this great, Mr. Nick? Yeah, Nick!
Why do I suddenly feel like screaming?
You don't need to hold back now, you hear?
Yeah, pal, time to let it all out!
This is going to be the first time I hear the real you! Go on, it's been a while since I heard you say it! I've been busy being a hostage and all! I think I know what it's gonna be.
Alright then, if you say so.
Objection! Oh, you didn't say it.
Objection!
Yeah! We did it! We beat the game! You really came through for me, Nick. I had to hide that letter, but I knew you'd find it. I really feel like I've been living on the edge lately. I mean, I've escaped death 3 times now. Pretty cool, huh? I feel like a pro. Yeah, I know that's something to be proud of, Maya, but yeah.
Also, I realized we never did get the backstory between what really happened.
I'm so happy you could save Master Maya, Nick. I'm so happy for the 2 of you. Speaking of which, I think this hotel's a proper place for popular place for honeymooners. So I sort of made reservations for the 2 of you just in case. Damn it, Pearl!
Fucking hell.
Sorry, what were you saying? What about you? Never got the backstory of what happened?
Between Ungard and Juan.
Oh yeah.
Well,
guess not.
Well. Looks like I'm back on the force again. Besides, without a long talk with the chief, and he got me reinstated for my sake. I heard he was saying things like letting that one go is a bad idea for society. I knew I'd crash that long and everything is all the way to live, pal. Anyway, you were saying?
Yeah, I guess we never did hear the story of that, and we didn't figure out why he forged the suicide note, or if there was one. Hey, it's Maggie again! I'm Maggie Bird, I'm retiring this uniform as of today, sir! I'm going to be a waitress from now on! And bring smiles and joy to the people that come by the restaurant, sir! I hope you'll stop by sometime, Mr. Wright! Well, we might just do that. But that's for another time. Oh fuck, it's this guy. Yes, are you here to visit a patient? I'm Director Hottie. Oh, recently. Yes, that girl, you know. I haven't seen her around. Yes. But I remember, even laid so much as an eye on her, it would go crack. It didn't matter if I got whipped, though. Yes. Oh.
I hate you, you fucking creep.
I hope we never have to see him again. It's time to begin our quest of world circus domination, sweetie! And to let the world know we are serious, I plan to make a fabulous flight to Zimbabwe! Hey Max, what do you think Zimbabwe is like? Do you think there are castles made of cake and bunnies who can talk? I think if there are any talking bunnies, even they won't laugh at most jokes. Yeah, he's not dead, unfortunately. Well, that was an awesome final case, and altogether a good game, except for this case. I'm ready! There's no way these jokes are gonna fall on deaf ears! I'm gonna be more contemporary with my humor! Mo curls represent!
We all got an neck worked out, prepared for the Hallelujah chorus! Say to the choir, you're supposed to start with this up! Get on with it!
Yeah, I hope we don't see them again, either. Regina I wouldn't mind seeing again, but the other ones, oh great.
No!
What's this dread? It's just an ordinary electric razor, whatever. I can't believe this, really. How long do they plan to make me do this? But it's Edgy-Poo's idea, so that means it must be a deep hidden meaning. But why do I get the feeling they wouldn't forget about me, would they? It's never like this in the old days. Everyone thought the world of me. They used to call me Queen Wendy and treat me like royalty, and this is gonna be the burn, speaking of burn, flame, fire. It's very dangerous. They saw the scenery, the castle burned down, and what? Okay.
Can she keep doing that until she fucking croaks, please?
I hope so. Do we ever have to see her again?
No. No. Stop.
Everything you and Mr. Edgeworth did for me from the bottom of my heart. Oh, that's right. I received a letter from Miss Von Karma. She said that after I get out, I should feel free to consult her about anything at all. I'm really thankful to have met everyone. What are you gonna discuss? I wonder. I'm sure Croak has some ideas. It has become difficult for me in this country as of late. As such, I will take a short leave of absence. If you'd like to request my services, please be sure to visit my homepage. May we both be blessed with longevity. The receiver is dead.
He literally has a fucking homepage.
But I thought you said you never did requests by the internet and stuff. Well, yeah, maybe he created a new website or something. March 23rd, 9:42 p.m. International departures, Gate 12.
Where are you going? Oh, wait, or is that you?
I don't know. Where are you going, Franziska? How did you know I was here? With this. That's... I heard you were planting things on a certain person. Things like tracking devices in his coat, for example. That's just like you. I only planted it there because he was always wearing it. Or wearing it. This filthy drab coat of his. I don't know how it ended up in my luggage, but it's going in the trash, I promise you that. Oh, that's right. Speaking of that man, he told me something very interesting.
When I ran with the things that are from the killer's hideout, I was sure I took 4 things in total, sir.
4 things? Or things, whatever. It seems he put the last one in his coat pocket. Put it in here? It doesn't matter anymore, as the case is already over. What are you going to do now? That's none of your business. Are you running away? Shut up! You don't understand a thing! You can't possibly understand what it means to be Manfred von Karma's daughter! Franziska. So many expectations from everyone around me! Expectations I must fulfill! I'm expected to win no matter what! And failure, such a thing, is not an option for me! My father was a genius, there's no doubt about that, but me, I'm no genius. I've always known. But I had to be one. I had to. This accent isn't real. I've been faking it this whole time. That's the twist. You may not be a genius like your father, but you're a prosecutor. You have been and always will be. No, I'm not! Not anymore! I've even thrown my whip away! Speaking of that, Rice gave me this to hold on to. Rice. You knew something like this would happen, didn't you? I'm going to say this again. We prosecutors do not fight for personal honor or pride. I hope you will think deeply about what you should be striking down with that whip. You haven't changed a bit. You've always left me alone and walked on ahead without me. The accent won't go away. It just keeps happening, I swear. Miles Edgeworth, I've always hated you. And then, finally, my chance to take revenge on you arrived. If I could win against that man, if I could make Phoenix Wright bow down in defeat, then this girl you left behind would have risen higher than you! That was supposed to be my revenge. I see. You know, I can't do it. I can't change who I am. I can't throw away everything I've been until today. I believe you can. Just like how Adrian Andrews did. Adrian Andrews? You were going to use her during the trial, right? But you were dependent on your father by using his tactics. Isn't that right? Humph. The day you chased after me after I had left you behind all these years. And that's why we're standing here now, side by side. But I have no intention of stopping. If you say you are going to quit your walk down the prosecutor's path, then this is where we part ways, Franziska von Karma. I am Franziska von Karma! Don't think I'm going to walk in your shadow forever. Our battle begins now. You better prepare yourself, Miles.
She needs a hug.
She needs a lot of things. A hug is one of them. Therapy is another. Phoenix writes, one day, someday, I'm sure we'll meet again in battle. Until then, this last piece of evidence that never made it to you, I'll take good care of this fourth piece, so I can give it to you when at last we meet again.
What's the fucking piece of evidence? We look good.
Damn it, I'm gonna cry! I'm gonna cry!
We look fucking good.
We do! You do! Ah! 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 Well, we did it!
Yeah.
Croak says, honest complaint, we do get more Franziska later, but she never actually gets a rematch with Phoenix, and at least not yet. That's why we need Ace Attorney 7! That's all I want Ace Attorney 7 to be. I want that to be their reunion. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Holy shit, okay. Well, that was Justice for All. We finally finished it. God, that was...
Yay.
That was fantastic. Wow. I mean, I've heard that was like the weakest one of the trilogy, and you know, I haven't played the third one, so maybe that's true. But like, that was still really good, except for the circus trial. But if we just ignore that happened, then it was all great. And that was, that had a really nice ending. Part of me wanted to, I kind of wanted to like go back and like show what the bad ending would have been, but I don't know, I kind of don't want to do that on stream right now.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that ended on a really good note. And I feel like that would just get a damper on things. But
yeah.
But I love that. That was so much fun.
Yeah.
It's usually seen as the weakest, only 4 cases of the circus trial, and not everyone loves case 1. I liked case 1. I thought that was fun. Even if it was a little contrived, but it was a tutorial. And I like Maggie, and I know that we get to see more of Maggie later on, which I'm happy about.
Yay!
But yeah, wow. That was great. What do you think? What are your final thoughts on Justice for All, Sky?
Oh my god!
Edgeworth indeed. Yeah, Edgeworth. I don't know how much of Edgeworth is in the third game, but hopefully there's a lot of it. Because if there isn't, then so wait, no, I do know for a fact that that there is more Edgeworth in the next game, but we'll see. We'll see that next time.
Yeah.
We have one tutorial you hate way more. Which one is that? Or do you want it to be a surprise?
That hurt.
What hurt?
Nothing. I just hit myself in the face.
Oh no, don't do that. That's not good. But yeah, wow. That last trial was super intense. And I wow. Oh, there is more Edgeworth in the third game. Of course there is.
Fuck yes!
But, yeah, well, that was, I don't know what else to say except that was great. I loved Franziska. And I'll be open with it. Dual Destinies has a worse tutorial in my opinion, but it's for petty reasons. Apollo Justice probably has the best. Well, we'll have to wait until next year to see any of that.
Yeah.
Because the Apollo Justice trilogy comes out in January, and there's a good chance that we might beat the third game before that point. But we also have the great Ace Attorney duology to tide us over, and if we must, there's also the investigation games.
Oh, those take forever.
Yeah, well, we'll see how things go. But yeah, I don't know what else to say except that was fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm very glad that it's finally over. Not that I didn't enjoy it, it was taking a while, and it's nice to get closure.
Yeah. Edgeworth can now sleep in the bed with me.
Yeah. And that's all that matters. Well, you're gonna be good this time next week to continue more of this, do you think?
I think so. I know I got an essay to work on.
Yeah, I have one I have to work on immediately after this stream ends.
I gotta get. Oh shit.
Oh jeez. Well, on that note, we should probably go soon. Next week, probably we will start. We're getting connection issues again. Perfect timing.
Now.
Okay, well, I guess that's our cue to leave. Sky, anything else you need to say before the end? Okay, that disconnected when he said that, so we'll just say again, Edgeworth is hot. Edgeworth hot. God damn it, I missed Jukebox 8!
And I'm Cloud.
And thank you